Hey y'all. Let me see who in the comments. Let me see if somebody drop a one. Let me see if somebody gonna drop a one so I can see who's up in the building. Let me see who's up in the building. Grace and mercy be upon us. Beautiful day, beautiful people. I'm gonna wait for the people to pop in. Y'all know how this go for sure. And whoever don't catch it right now, they definitely gonna have to catch the replay. But replay gang is definitely a real thing. Hey Tony. How you doing? Grateful afternoon. Hey Josephine, look at the people. Look at the people. Hey Love Mel. Hey Maya got it. Hey Patricia, hey everybody, drop it and welcome everybody. Blessings. You already know how this go. I want to welcome all my latte loyals and all my loyalties in the building, baby. That's right. Hey Sophia. Hey everybody coming in. I am so happy that y'all stopped by to see Tay, y'all. Yes, I am. Hey Brenda. Hey, Patricia. Listen, hey, Queen. How you doing? How you doing? Listen, today is actually the first day of spring. You know, the first day of spring is a sign of new beginnings, new things. This is actually the new year. For those that know, they know. Right? I hope everybody is having a beautiful day. You already know how to. Oh shoot. Sorry, y'all. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did catch me live. Hey, family. Hey, Blueberry Boots. I missed you. You know, love is always here, baby. Happy you made it in. Humble me, hype. Hey, beautiful. If nobody told y'all they love y'all today, you already know Tay do. You know how that go, baby. OMG, I hope you alive. The real goat. I appreciate that for real. Got me cheesing. Got me cheesing. Definitely do. No, but I'm happy to be here. You know, I came to show faith and grace at the same time. Hopefully, everybody is in a great space today, mentally, physically, and emotionally, because that is where we are and should be valuably. You understand? Everything else is an extra. Let it be known. Hey, Monique. That's right. I definitely love y'all too. Listen, y'all know sometimes I be hearing with my eyes and seeing with my ears. So yeah, I got glasses on and I still got to get close because sometimes your girl Tay still can't see. I still can't see. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Listen, I came to talk about a couple of things. Y'all know Tay be confused. So when I come and I be confused, I come to use. You know we family here. So when we need to figure things out, we have a discussion. You know that is the point of engagement. I'm coming to engage with y'all so y'all can figure some things out. I can figure some things out. And we can figure some things out together, right? That's what family do. Right? Welcome everybody coming in. And y'all know your girl got ADHD at the end of the day. So I have to actually stick to the topic sometimes. Please don't think that I'm ignoring y'all comments because sometimes you read the comments, it causes you to get off track. But I solely and duly appreciate each and one of you coming in. Sure enough, do. Hey, Christina. Listen, you know, definitely for sure. But listen. Did y'all hear BRIANA say, let's get to the topic. Did y'all hear BRIANA say, fuck them kids? She said, fuck them kids because listen, I have a little itinerary today. Yes, I have a little rundown. I wrote a couple of things down so I don't forget shit. You know how that go. So we're going to go one by one. We're going to get it off the flow. I'm pretty sure y'all seen my thumbnail. Sure did. Yes, I did. I did. And I did. Right? But yeah, I'm trying to figure out, right? How you gonna say something that you've been saying? See, actions always speak louder than words, right, y'all? Don't actions speak louder than words? So it's not what a person say with their mouth. It's what a person does with their actions. So you could say anything. That's how people able to learn, because you're able to say anything. And being that people are able to say anything, it's better to watch people's actions. So you don't have to actually listen to anything that they have to say, because their actions is going to speak for them, right? Right? Let me know if I'm right. Drop a one if I'm right. Drop a one if I'm right. You know, we got to be active here. We don't do that corny, this, that, and the third. So yeah, we active, activate, activate. There we go, right? So off of a person's actions, right, is what people are going to speak off of. Hey, girl. Hey, Latte, Eminem, welcome in the building, baby. You know I love you. I love you, girl. I love you. But yeah, off of a person's actions is what people are basically going to go off of. It has nothing to do with the words that is coming out of their mouth. I can tell y'all right now, I'm white. I'm legally white, y'all. When y'all look on this screen, do y'all see a white woman? Do y'all see a white woman? I mean, being that people could say anything, I can say anything that I basically choose to say, right? Right. So if I choose to say something that I am not, then that is something that I choose to say. But my actions and overall me is going to show that I am not what it is that I'm saying. Like, damn, she ain't white. She ain't nowhere near white. Why she playing with us, right? That's what people are going to think. So when people go off of the factors of what a person says versus off of a person's actions, that be the kind of things that I be having a problem with, right? Because a person's actions is what predicts and what causes people to say the things that they say. You really are what I am too. I am too. Give me. My daughter gave me this shirt. It used to be hers, and I wanted it. So she gave it to me. So Deja, if you are watching, look at mommy rocking this shirt. Sure is. I am. How I looking at y'all? I am a white woman wearing a white woman. Let's talk about it. She doing what I like to do. She smoking weed. I like to smoke weeds too. But anyway, in the factors of me being a white woman up here, you know, giving this speech, a person's actions is the reason, like I was saying, the reason why people speak the way that they speak when it comes to this person. Okay, it's not about, oh, what you say. This person gets up here and say, oh, I'm a good mother. I'm a good actor. I'm a good singer. I'm a good entrepreneur. I'm a good content creator. And at this point in time, the person's actions is showing that all of that is lies. Lies. Can't believe a word you say. Can't. Right. I ain't got no mixer yet, y'all. I'm gonna get me a mixer, right? And anyway, right? When you come up here and you show actions of who you are, people gonna tell you about who you is. It's not who you think you're gonna tell people you are and think that you're going to choose to portray. That's not going to go over with everybody. And for those that don't choose, hey Peachy, how you doing today, beautiful? Listen, I don't know what you made to eat today, but I want all parts. I want all parts. I want the peppers, the gravies, the proteins, the salts, all of it. I want all of it. Okay? Blessings and welcome in, beautiful. But yeah, basically, when it comes to the factors of the content creators, the ones that is basically doing content on Brie, they're not just saying things, okay? They're not just saying things. They're showing a person's actions, and that is what's saying things for them. They're just putting audio to what it is that they see, which it is an opinion, right? an opinion that is vocal, but I'd rather a truthful opinion, because it can't be a lie if the only thing I'm doing is describing what it is that you're putting in front of me. And if this is what it is that you're putting in front of me, then this is the prediction of you I'm going to have. You've been leaving your kids ever since you left your marriage. You've been leaving your kids ever since you left your marriage. The same way you leave their hair undone is the same way you've been undone ever since you've been done and left and been out here trying to prove shit to the internet instead of proving shit to the people that is supposed to be most important to. People can sit here, let's sit and let's talk about it. People can sit here and make a prediction of the content creators all the fuck they want. I made a prediction that I was a white woman 5 minutes ago. Who's telling me anything? Nobody. No fucking body, right? So with that being said, giving a prediction of what you think the content creators is and a person actually showing who it is that they are is two different things by far. Let me just say that, right? Okay, because the content creators is not putting a business on the internet for people to give a description of, right? And they're not making up things and just casually putting it on the internet. No, they're sharing the same thing that the person puts on the internet themselves. It's kind of like a mirror, a reflection. You know, like when you look in the mirror, it's going to show back what is being put in front of it. BRIANA is the one that's always standing in front of the mirror, right? The content creators are the fucking mirror. All right, we are the mirror. You know, the mirror in that 12 by 12 bathroom that a person just seen can't get out of. Well, a person been out of it because I guess we've been talking about it so much. So they went to LA to put their feet in the water and make BJ snacks in the hotel room, right, y'all? So who got the kids? Walter, and maybe somebody else. You know, I don't know. I'm not. They wasn't with their mama. They wasn't with their mama. They wasn't with the mama bear. The Cubs was elsewhere, right? And now that she's spring late, right? As you seen in my title, right? Spring late. She talking about how she need a spring break, but I thought she just came off break. I think she just had a break, right? She didn't just have a break. She went 2 a.m. to chase a moose because the moose was on the loose. So she had to take the two turtles. Let me get into the factors of the two turtles. Because the two turtles seem to have a couple of people out here snapping. Quite snappy, we. We quite snappy. That's what we are, right? Hey, darling. Hey, everybody coming in the building. Yeah, Peachy, quite laughable, right? Let me finish telling my story, y'all, because y'all remember I said that ADHD thing and one go with the other. We all fucked up here because I'm going to forget, right? So, yeah, the turtles. Yeah, the turtles. That got people snapping. For some reason, I said that these was turtles, right? That's because me and a couple of my supporters, right, don't know what the fuck they is. So when you don't know what the fuck something is, you can't give a correct description of it. You have to assume what it is. I could have said she running around at 2 a.m. with some knives. She running around at 2 a.m. with a fucking phone stand, 2 of them. She running around, like I said, with 2 turtles and 1 fucking car seat. Who gonna say something to me? I'm confused. So yeah, it seems that Tay, right? Tay, right? Tay, me, that's me, Tay, I'm Tay. It seems that I've been stalked by an edgeless kangaroo and a bubble-eyed thick tongue blowfish, right? Now, for one, on the behalf of the kangaroo, I'm not arguing with somebody that still got to wait for their mother to go to sleep to have sex. Use a child. I have children. I don't do that. We not on the same level. So I'm confused of why I should be spoke on a thought or anything that's by somebody that should be staying in a child's fucking place. Why? Running around here looking like some raw fucking meat. Leave me. I don't like raw meat, okay? I'm dark meat, okay? I don't give a fuck how dark somebody say I am. At least you know I'm fully fucking cooked. I'm not no raw shit. I'd rather that. Yes, when I go to the restaurant, I ask for my steak well done. I do. But when you running around here looking like a motherfucking frozen chicken tender before it's been popped in the motherfucking air fryer, child, for 5 cents a day, you can't fuck with Tay. And for the bubble-eyed bluefish, I don't argue with people that have disabilities. That is beneath me. I don't do that, okay? So when people trying to make little jokes like, ooh, she's a crackhead. I don't give a fuck if I was a whole head. A whole head. I'm still better than you because I could pronounce my S, R's, my T's. I could say vowels, bitch. So, and I don't know. This closet has caused such a frenzy because people think that they digging at me. See, a story is a story, and a wise woman told me a testimony is a testimony, right? A story can always change, right? When somebody tells a story and it doesn't come from the person that told the testimony, that's what it's considered. A story. And when I was raised up, I wasn't allowed to say liar and lie in front of my grandmother because, we had old Southern rules in my house, right? So we only was able to say story. So I don't know why the fuck these motherfucking loose wannabe carpet munching on the sideline, bottom barrel ass bitches trying to be the crab pulling the next person in the bucket keep mentioning me. Why? I'm out the closet. I found a home. Those edges is still on every poster as missing. Them shit's been listed as missing, just like you've been listed as missing. The shit been listed as missing since missing was missing. I don't know how people been talking a bitch off the roof about somebody that's ignoring them, don't even acknowledge them, even when a person was on the same team, right? They didn't get no views from it. I can't listen to people that was born at birth with a half a voice. It's like God put the voice in a box because he wanted her for life to be mute, quiet. And I'm damn sure not gonna argue with somebody that's running around being somebody else's tampon. How are you catching another bitch's period? Yup. Bitch, you still sis. At least I'll cuss. I hope you actually invited to the family reunion because I might be there. See, because Tay, she know how to mind her business. And I'm not a bandwagon jumper. Okay, I am the jump. Okay, if my car needed a jump, I would be the person to give that bitch a spark. I wouldn't have to attach myself to somebody else to become sparkling. Right. So the unicorn, that's me, the colorful person that runs around with the colorful hair. that got people grandkids and everything copying off of me. Because you see, I put kids in my video. People not gonna imitate something that's not great. All right, let's talk about it. If we talking about it, let's talk about it. You just was paying for shit I was getting for free, like acknowledgement. Lord, this situation is confusing, okay? Because in life, you're going to have to realize when you go through chapters, it's going to be bumps in the road, right? I wouldn't consider these bumps, I would consider these pebbles. You understand, little, right? If that's what you want to say. But no matter what you talk about or who you talk about, people are going to be talking, but they don't talk about nothing, right? People don't talk about nothing, right? So in order for a person to be talking about you, you got to be doing something, boo. So keep doing you. I'm going to continue to do me, like Tay has always did, baby. Whether I was in the closet, right now I'm in the kitchen, okay? And if I choose to do a video in the fucking bathroom, that's where I will be. But I still will have something that none of you bitches got, and that's originality. We got fucking raw chicken. Raw chicken. If I go and take a piece of fucking chicken out my freezer right now, that will let you know what the fuck is running around here just motherfucking trying to freeze up like fucking people. Leave people the fuck alone. Like at the end of the day, if you go on my page, I say this consistently, right? First of all, my likes and my comments is more than your views. Everybody that got something to say about me, numbers is lower than mine. That's kind of cool playing catch up. Woo! Y'all had to pay Robert for a skit, and that was for 15 minutes. Let me just tell you how I got into it. Listen, I was asleep. I was asleep. I was laying in my bed, right? I was laying in my bed. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, called me like, Mom, you know that oldest, that couple, you know that couple you be watching? And I'm like, yeah, girl, what happened? She like, girl, shit done hit the fan, Ma. Shit done hit the fan. And I'm like, for real? She like, I know you like them. So get all over TikTok. She's saying, right, that her nigga, right, her nigga, which was Robert at the time, right? He put hands and feet on her. I'm like, say what? I couldn't believe it, right? So I seen a little snippet or whatever. And it was her screaming at the bottom. And I said, Daddy, no, with a broken finger. You know, she was pulling somebody. To pulling. Yeah, she was pulling. She hopped out of bed. I ain't seen no G-U-N. She said he got G-U-N. I don't know if she meant in the house or in his hand. But I ain't never heard the lady ask her that question. That seemed like volunteered information, if you understand what I mean, right? So while I'm watching the clip, I'm like, oh shit, now that I'm thinking about it, right? So at first I came out and I'm like, listen, yeah, that old man mad at her because he got, you know how these older men be when they be having these young girls, it be for a little sense of control. I said that. Tay has said that. When I say I was all on the truth, bullhead to the point, listen, he reacted to it. I ain't see him put none of you bitches on the screen for nothing. You paid $1,000, put on a chrome motherfucking dress, got wet, forgot your S's, R's, T's, V's, O's, and P's at home, right? Stood in a Walmart parking lot. Walmart, right? Where people go and get household appliances for their house. Right. And I ain't have to do all of that. So I'm confused why people sitting here lying on me, talking about I call somebody baby some turtles. Well, show me what they are, and I'll say different. Until then, I will not. So I don't know why people mentioning me, because I will never say your name. Never. But as long as you put mine in your title, because you know I do be in the algorithm, because Tay is that shit, right? You know that. You know that part though, right? I don't mind. I don't mind. This is jokey, jokey, fun. You know, running around like a chicken tender, a raw one, has to be a hard knocks life, okay? For somebody to be calling the police because your edges is missing. Hello, yes. I have a missing edges report. Yes, they've been going for about 10 years, 40 days and 40 nights. Hey, baby, you want to hump? Wait, we gonna wait till mommy go to sleep. What in the I don't know. Even if I was in the closet, if I wanted to get my rocks off, people fucking closets, you people, not for nothing. I actually gave people a mindset to say, you know what? I could actually, I ain't using this closet. I actually can make this my little, office. It's personal. The kids can't come in. I could do a little segment. It depends on where your mind state is at. Okay. And yeah, that part. If your mind state ain't in the right place, you ain't gonna see something great. You gonna see something that intimidates. And I own you bitches. Cause as long as I don't say y'all name and I'm written form space in y'all head from what you say closet, I'm out the closet. I came up. Your edges and shit still ain't grow back. Okay. I've done two things, multiple things, and an abundance of things that have been seen, that my actions have spoke and my mouth didn't have to speak. And obviously it's true, because look at them speaking. Say I ain't got no content. A bitch running around being the next bitch tampon. You out here catching the next bitch, period. And a person can't be a follower when she got more than all the people that she would I guess be following. I don't know how that works out, baby. At the end of the day, I'm a supporter. I'm a support the next person, because you see one hand wash the other and both hands wash the face. I'm not in competition with nobody but Big Tech. All right. Because see, the thing is, I don't know if y'all been watching, right? Okay, let me give y'all a lesson right now, because I've been giving people a lesson on the 3 E's, right? And sometimes people could argue that the first E could be an A, but fuck you is what I say, right? People say you can say what you want to say. So if I say I want my accept to be with an E, that's what the fuck it is what an E. Okay, period. Right? So you have to accept, embrace, and exceed. And what that means is that your transparency will become naturally, because it will come naturally. Because at the end of the day, when you are not ashamed, you don't have anything to prove, or you are not in competition with anybody but yourself. Your next chapter and your blessings will always be your wealth. And blessings don't have to come monetarily. You understand? And I know bitches be listening to me, because now at the end of the day, they mention in my name. But with that being said, the devil, like I said, also rewards people too. And the way that the devil works is by manipulation, right? They try to manipulate, or he will try to manipulate you into doing what it is that, you think that you're doing, that you're going to get this big prize for. But what you think is a reward is also your demise, right? Because when you do something for a price, you will have to pay that price. And the only thing that I'm choosing to pay is grace, and be thankful for another day. All right. Anything else is an extra. So I already received my blessings for today. My kids is healthy. I have 6 of them, 2 grandbabies. Hey, Kaya's in the room. So hey, TJ, listen, TJ, if you watching this, if grandma said any bad words, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you know how he gives it up. But with that being said, I think I said raw chicken tender, edgeless kangaroo. You can identify with all of those things. Okay, you be seeing kangaroos, right, grandbaby? You at the stage where you can eat a a cooked chicken tender, not a raw chicken tender. That can be poisonous, grandbaby, and we don't want that, right? So yeah, right. Anyway, I'm gonna teach y'all four new letters, right? Four new letters, right? And the four new letters, right? The four I's, right? We're gonna talk about the four I's, right? And this the four words, right? Right? Four words, right? That we're gonna learn today for the four I's. For one is ignore, right? Ignore. Learn to keep the noise out so the only thing that is able to enter is God's voice. The only thing that you should be worry about hearing and worry about pleasing and worrying about actually getting their acknowledgement is the man upstairs. Everything else is acknowledgement of man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So learn to ignore the chit chatter. You have to learn to turn the volume down. What somebody says about you is of no importance. What someone thinks about you is of no importance. See, some people may say it or how they say, hey, Tay is a roach. Fuck it. I'm a proud roach, because even roaches, they say, will be one of the last things that be here when the world ends. So that means that I'm something that's able to keep going, right? Let's say that, right? So me personally, right? You have to learn to keep the volume down. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. It matters what the man upstairs think about you. It doesn't even matter what you think about you sometimes, because what you think about you is not what you're supposed to think about you, because the God upstairs, he knows better than you all the time, right? And if we knew everything, we would be able to have made better decisions, and we would have made better decisions in our life that we have. So we don't have things all figured out, right? So it's always faith over fear. Faith in that man upstairs and fear no man down here. Period. Keep it moving. That's it, right? The next word, right? Stay inspiration, right? Be the person to inspire somebody else, right? Be the next person that somebody want to look at and be like, you know what? That person is really doing what it is that they doing. At the end of the day, I'm trying to do what it is that they doing in a positive way. Okay, everything doesn't have to be negative, right? So the first I is ignore. The second I is be inspirational, right? Is inspirational, okay? The third I is be impactful. Be an impact in any situation that you place yourself in, even within your own life, because mental value is the only value that you need to get you to the next thing. People don't really understand that, because if you're not in a mentally healthy place or space, it's not nothing that you're going to be able to get or do to get to the next place. You're going to continue to be stuck. And being stuck is never a good thing when you're living in such a big world and it's such a great place to be creative, right? Speaking about creative, that leads me to my last I. The last I is be inventive, okay? Be an inventive mind. Be an inventive person. Because if you are inventive, that makes you an original. You're going to continue to recreate yourself. All right, you're going to continue to reinvent yourself. So the people that may be following you or think that they doing what you doing, they always going to have to wait for you to do what you do in order for them to do what it is that they think that they do, right? Period. Point blank. So that is the four I's. And I hope that you remember those four I's on top of the three E's, baby, because we have to, right, accept, embrace, to be able to exceed. Because transparency is everything for me, right? Everything. Hey, Miss Judy, you know I'm going. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. Hey, Brandy Davis. Okay. Transparency is everything for me. Okay. Trust and believe. I even keep it to a buck, to the point that Nobody will never even be able to tell my kids something about me that they wouldn't know already, because I'm comfortable with who I am as a mother, as a person, as a friend, as a human. And when you're comfortable with yourself as those things, then other things have no meaning, because they don't give you meaning. You give you meaning. You are the meaning. Okay? Right. The next thing, like I said, so it's ignore, right? Be inspirational. Stay inspirational. Be the person that's willing to inspire. You see how I inspire these bitches to talk about me? Good or bad, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Somebody's going to have something to say. All right. Only in 2025 you have a fucking kangaroo and a blowfish chasing after you. So I don't know where in the land of nigga they created them, but new shit is happening every day. That's the point that I'm making. Okay. Stay impactful. Be an impact in any room that you step into. It's not because who you attach to, it's because you are you. You see how I said the example of a person running around being somebody else's tampon? Like a tampon is something that catches something that comes from somebody else, something of waste, right? It's something that is needed to be attached so it can have some type of impact. Otherwise, that tampon would stay in that pack unused, like it's been for months, years, since it's been here, unused, right? The next thing, like I said, is be inventive. Stay inventive. So that way you can continue to reinvent yourself, right? As long as you are able to reinvent yourself, that will forever be. Let me take a sip because my lips is probably white. My lip, hold on. As long as you're able to reinvent yourself, it shows that you are an original, right? People don't like original things when they are bootleg. Okay? Some people voice is their value. My voice is my value. You see, my voice is my value. My voice. Some people, money is their value. Okay. And I say that because sometimes people think that they can pay their way to get in certain spaces. But the things that people want the most is the things that you can't pay for. You know how they say the best thing in life is free? Most people want love and they ain't actually getting a thing. It's free. Same four letters, just like free is spelled with FREE. Love got four letters too. LOVE. And people will kill themselves for it, baby. They will do things for attention because, see, attention. There's two sides of attention, right? There's negative attention and then there's positive attention, right? I'm going to go back and read the comments, y'all, right? And with negative attention and would it be in positive attention, sometimes people that just want attention don't care about the type of attention that they actually receive, as long as they're receiving some type of attention. If you understand what it is that I mean. You see how my colorful braids bring me or brings attention? Somebody could see me down the block and be like, hey, Latte World, free Robert, right? A person can't see somebody's missing sides from down the block and call them anything. We don't even know what to call them while they're here. No, I can't say here in the same sentence with somebody that don't have no hair. That don't work, right, y'all? That don't really work, right? But be impactful. You see how I come here, right? I speak something, I teach something, we laugh, we giggle. It's actually a thing they call entertainment. It's called entertainment. Are you not? How Hassan say? I don't know if y'all watch Hassan Campbell, right? Shout out to him. If you don't watch him, go subscribe, being that I'm speaking on him, right? He be like, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are y'all not fucking entertained? All right. And what they say is God will prepare your table right in front of your enemies. Because see, I don't acknowledge enemies because me personally, I'm too busy trying to move forward, not look behind me. Right. So when God is preparing my table, the same people that watched me in that closet and didn't know I was in the closet because I told them my testimony and they just repeating it as a story. And you know how stories could change. Remember, I told y'all be knowing. Hey, God's child D, how's my baby doing? I still say that baby was supposed to be born on my birthday, but I'm gonna act like it was. Still, I'm gonna tell everybody, you know, God's child D baby was born on my birthday. I am. I am. I am. See, I told y'all ADHD. I done seen God's child pop in the building in the comments, and I done forgot what the hell Tay was saying. Oh, right. Look at God. It done came back. He like, Tay, no, child. I got you. Look how God got me. Anyway, remember how God let me show those that your struggle is not actually your struggle, actually, all the time for what people would say that it is. Sometimes when you're struggling and what you think is a struggle is actually your strength. If we don't have to do anything to show strength, how will we know how much strength we actually have? So I was not struggling, I was strengthened, right? And me personally, every body is not the same. They don't have to lose something to want something better. Some people are actually willing to give up their old things to claim something new, because sometimes you don't bring old things into your new chapter. And when you desire a new chapter, you're not going to focus on old things while you're trying to move forward into new beginnings. It's not going to matter. Anything that you had in a place can be replaced. You trying to stand and have grace in a whole new space. So if you're trying to get to that space, those old things is not going to cause you worry, because your faith is going to bring you abundance. So while God allowed me to tell my testimony to the people that needed to hear it, right? Because it came out of my mouth. And a lot of the times it just how can I say, tickles me, because if I never said it, people wouldn't have never known. And how was I doing better in that closet than people was doing in their own homes, right? I think you should pick one of them closets in your house and get in one too. But anyway, my point is God will prepare your table in front of those that he need to. So the way that I was sitting in that closet, you see how now I'm sitting at a table? And it is a table that God made able. When they say that God will prepare your table in front of those people face that think that they I mean, I ain't gotta ask my mother if I can have sex, or wait for my mama to go sleep so I can have sex, or I don't have to wait for a certain time to be able to do what I need to do as a grown woman. I make all of the decisions, and I mean, I'm gonna give applause to those, okay, that is able to depend or have their parents, okay, and most times that happen when your parents is older, okay, and you know they need you there for health reasons, so it's better and safer for you to be at home, right? And that's normally a thing. Or sometimes in life, us as humans, you know, we trip over our feet, and sometimes when we trip over our feet, our parents have been there to catch us, right? So in the process of our parents being there to catch us, that's never a bad thing, because that's considered parenting, right? But when you a grown woman, normally when your parent is assisting, it's called assistant. And me personally, a person been in assistant since been in existence. So I don't know. I wouldn't want my existence to be in the same. I wouldn't want my mama and my man within the same space if I didn't have to be. I would have been in a hotel too. If you want the information, I could give you the information. After this video, I'm going to put the information in the description, because just like me, you can have your own too. You won't have to wait for mama to go to sleep for you to be able to knock some boots, because even if you don't have to wait for your mother to go to sleep, if she is there, that mean that you got to keep your volume to a minimal. That mean that y'all got low sex nights. and high sex nights, like at the end of the day, you got the whisper fuck. Even though you whisper any fucking way, I wouldn't want to have to be on some, listen, the coast is clear. Mhm. And fuck that. If I want to scream in my house and do all type of shit, if my man want to walk around with his dick swinging, that can be a goddamn thing. You got to get fully, your man got to get fully dressed to go to the kitchen. I mean, yeah, that's one thing if the kids is there. Then we gonna have some respect, of course. But how the fuck did them kids get made? I don't know. I guess everybody live different type of lives for different type of reasons. I'm not here for the same reason, so I guess they not here for my reasons, and that's why they not having the same outcome. Because the thing is, my little channel, right, that don't have none of the same people from, oh, maybe a couple of few that actually know about it is over there too. But my little channel is doing better than you. And I only post a video over there every 6 months, and it gets me paid in abundance. You see how everything just rhymes? You see that? That is beautiful. You know, beautiful people bring abundance and beautiful things, right? And I like that. So let me just give y'all a little information, because you know Tay come for a short time, not a long time, but I still give y'all a good time, right? I'm going to be starting my content creator classes back, my support group back, because I'm definitely in a position where I can have a set schedule now. I'm actually going to be trying to get a new phone this coming, hopefully by this coming Friday. That's right, fucking payday is coming. At the end of the day, what? I'm waiting to fuck the payday. I ain't getting no taxes since 2008. So everybody ain't the goddamn same. Let's talk about it. So yeah. And I ain't got enough Afterpay to get it after fucking paid. So I've been dealing with difficulties. And unfortunately, being that I haven't had no 1,300 just to give up for no phone, it's gonna have to wait until payday. I pay bills. I'm a grown-up. And being a grown-up is so fucking corny. Being a grown-up, because actually getting out that closet and getting more closets, because now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 closets. Now I got 5 closets, right? And now being responsible for 5 closets mean you got to pay for 5 closets. You see these motherfucking lights? I got to pay to keep these bitches on. You see that refrigerator? When I started making a little couple of dollars on YouTube, they told me no more food stamps. They said no more food stamps. They said, Tay, this will be your last month of receiving any type of a stamp of a food. So what you gonna have to do is figure out something, boo-boo. And the only plan that Tay was able to come up with is, listen, I'm gonna have to buy $100 in groceries a week. And my kids like to fucking eat. So I go and I replace what's missing. And eggs is $18.99. 18.99. Would you believe that? 18.99. Okay. Even the cows is cheaper than the fucking chickens. And it's because the chickens is confused on who the fuck they is. You better hurry up and help these chickens figure out who they is. I can't keep paying $19 for no eggs. I can't. I can't. That shit, I be like, damn. And you know, it's just a coincidence that eggs mostly go in every fucking thing. Everything. So you need them eggs. All right. And I told y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, but in the Bronx, if you from New York, they selling eggs like Lucy's. You know how they sell loose cigarettes? They selling loose eggs. It's a real thing. $2.99 for 3 eggs. I'm about in the summertime, I'm gonna be hustling eggs in front of my house. Get your loose legs. Your loose legs. See, I'm gonna put Lucy and eggs together. Get your loose legs. I mean, we got to get a different hustle out here. So, yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to get my new phone like around hopefully Friday or Saturday. And then by next week, we're going to start a fresh week. And I'm going to be having classes in group Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? So we're going to have meaningful Monday. We got to be meaningful out here. If we ain't out here stealing for nothing, then that means we falling for any fucking thing. And we ain't got time to do that, because time is the most valuable thing, the free thing, another free thing that you could give to somebody that you can't never get back, right? So we ain't got time for time, right? So we only out here to have meaning, right? Meaning of something, meaning for something, meaning to something, to be something, right? So meaning Monday, right? Meaningful Monday, right? And then one of the supporters, right? One of the supporters, you gotta go collect eggs every day from, yes, because I told you I'm gonna get to the comments, right? So Wednesday, one of the supporters, while we was on, right, she had wrote, it was a Wednesday, and she was like, wonderful winning Wednesday. And I don't know if y'all remember, I was like, oh, I like that. I like that. So yes, we're gonna have wonderful winning Wednesdays, right? Because we out here to win, 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 right? Right. And then on Friday, right, we're going to have Fearless Fridays, because sometimes fear will stop us from getting to our next big moment. And like the fear of, like I said, what people think, people say, it doesn't matter, baby. So the less that you can care about what other people care about, the better off you will be. So supporting somebody is the best thing, and most times that's all a person needs. So you definitely can get the support from me. So definitely is going to be Monday, right? Meaningful Monday, right? Because we out here and we definitely want to be on the money. We definitely want to be on the money, because like I said, if it don't make money, it don't make sense, right? You have to be of some type of benefit, and being of some type of benefit will bring benefit. Because why? You're being beneficial. On top of the factors of me doing or having Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I also am going to go back to doing my one-on-ones, honey. I met some good people during my one-on-ones. Listen, I had to remember that I was supposed to be making videos and stuff like that, because I'm going to just be honest. Between my content creator classes, my support groups, and my one-on-ones, I was content, because it's a different environment, right? And when you're in a different environment, it's going to bring upon different things. Remember, I told you, people, places, and things. And within these groups, I've met some very meaningful people, because you never know who's actually listening to you. And some people don't even or I've never actually seen in my chat or nothing until they actually get a group or a one-on-one for me. And they have told me, like, Tay, I've been in your bushes for a long time, a very long time. But I'm one of those people that like to observe versus, you understand, speak. So I sit in the background. So most times I'm just listening. And I could appreciate that, because when I do come, I give an opening, I give a topic, and I make sure I give a goddamn lesson. All right. And I'm damn sure gonna give some entertainment, because you know Tay gonna have you laughing. It's gonna have to happen. But yeah, anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. Hopefully you hit that like button when you came in, because I have to go do some stuff, friend. Yeah, I have to go do some things, or whatever. So I got to get up out of here. Love is love. You know how I always say, if nobody told you that they love you today, Tay definitely do. Be careful, because there's loose kangaroos and blowfish on the loose. They out here on the loose, and I wouldn't want one of them to run into you. It could be bad. Okay. I want all my people out here to be safe. All right. I really want y'all to be safe. I do. So be careful for the edgeless kangaroos. Drop the kangaroos in the chat. Drop the edgeless kangaroos and the blowfish in the chat. Do that for Tay before she go. Let me see the kangaroos, baby. Let me see the kangaroos, baby. Let Tay Tay see a hop hop here and a hop hop there. Here a hop, there a hop, everywhere a hop hop. Because you know bitches just be hopping around. But yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna stay for a couple of minutes so I can see if I see some kangaroos in the tank. I need a one-on-one. I love that for you. Sign me up, Tasty. What y'all gotta do is my classes is gonna be 10. They used to be 5, but you know when you go, you do better, you get better, you able to whatever. So now they're 10. So the classes for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, those are all 10. And my one-on-ones is 25. They are 25. So in order to get a one-on-one, just cash or any of the classes, cash app Tay, okay? And once you cash app Tay, make sure you email me, all right? Email me at Latte's World, latteworld@gmail.com, okay? When you email me at gmail.com, drop me a little line like, yo, Tay, I hit you with a little 10 spot or a little 25 spot, or, you know, a 10, 10, 10 wins for each class friend, you know, or I want this class, and this class, or individual, or however you choose to. And on that day, I will definitely drop you the Zoom link to your email. Okay? I hope that y'all have been happy with Tay. Look at the kangaroos, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, the edgeless here and the edgeless there. Yeah, your girl about to get up out of here, right? So if you need the information again, please hit the replay so that way you could get the information, baby. Like I said, Cash App is Latte's World. And then email me at latteworld@gmail. Yo, I love the kangaroos. Okay. And then you know Tay will drop the Zoom link, baby, and I will see you there. Stay clear. It ain't safe out here, baby. But like I said, I think I also got my Cash App in the description in case you missed it. And your girl Tay is out. I love y'all.